Welcome to Wood Station Elementary School. We are so excited that you're here. My name is Ernie Ellis and I'm the principal at Wood Station Elementary. I have been blessed to be here for 10 years and I am so excited about starting my 10th year. Wood Station's mission statement is where excellence starts. We want that for your child each and every day that they step on our campus. Wood Station's vision statement is where rigor, relationships, and resilience grow. That is what our key is here at Wood Station. This year's theme that we have is Wild About Learning, and I'm so excited about that. We have some neat things planned. The teachers' rooms are getting all decorated and everything, so we're excited about that. We've got a thing called FAST, and FAST is Family and School Team. We partner together with you, and we're going to have some times that we meet periodically through the year. 2 times that you'll come in for a specific meeting, or if you choose to do it virtually, we'll be able to put it out virtually too. But one of the dates is September the 30th or March the 29th. Those will be our 2 FAST dates. Those are times when you can come in and get information about your child's learning. You'll see exactly where they are. You'll see exactly what you can do to help them. And then we will have some FAST conference weeks. One of those will be in October the 25th through the 29th, if you want to go ahead and mark your calendars for that. The other one is February the 7th through the 11th. Those are week long. Our teachers will be staying and they'll be meeting with you if you choose to. You can come in and we will have that parent conference. We want to make sure that you know where your child is and how that we can work with you in order for their learning to be a success. Don't forget to look at the superintendent's message on our county website about beginning of the year and our reopening plan for this year. Last year was kind of a crazy year. But we're looking to go back to some more normalcy. I know there's some things still out there and we're going to be as cautious. We're still having our cleaning tech. Our cleaning tech will be cleaning every day, be here while students are here, wiping down surfaces. At the end of the day, we'll still be spraying each and every desk. We'll be doing misting, doing all the things that we need to in order to be safe. Remember this year our masks are optional for students and parents, our students and teachers. We want to make sure that you know that if you want to choose to wear a mask with your child, or if our teachers do, then it is strictly optional for that, okay? We want to make sure that you know that we are being as safe as we can. Just like we did last year, we want to make sure that we're staying in school. The other thing I want to let you know is about open house. Open house, we are excited. I've been here all summer long and I'm ready for some children. We had summer school and had a great time doing that, and I appreciate all the teachers that helped out with that. We kind of called it our blast off camp, so those students kind of got a little bit of a head start. But what we're doing is on open house, we're having our annual meeting, our Title I annual meeting, which will be from 3:30 to 4 o'clock. Now our doors will open to the gym. You'll come in the gym and we will do a little presentation about Title I and how you benefit from us being a Title I school and how you can help and how we're helping you. So that'll be from 3:30 to 4. Please come for that. And then at 4 o'clock we will dismiss. And what we're going to do is we've got 3 different sections. We want to make sure that we're moving you through the building as quick as possible. That'll be the time that you find out when your student, whose teacher your student has. So when you come, what we'll do is we will have the 2nd and 3rd. You will enter through the cafeteria doors. 2nd and 3rd through the cafeteria door. Then you can go straight down the 2nd and 3rd hallway once you register in and get your schedules. You're also able to pay fees at that time too. Remember, RevTrack is going to be open starting this Monday, okay? So this Monday, August the 2nd, our RevTrack will be open even during in-service, so you can pay. You can go to Infinite Campus, go to the fees page, and then you can pay your fees and everything that you want to from there. And that'll kind of save you some time. It'll kind of expedite things that night. So if you want to go ahead and take care of that, remember our donation fee this year is $25, and that will go towards making sure that we've got the supplies and everything that we need all year long for our students. Then our kindergarten, first grade, and pre-K, you'll come in the main door here in the front, and you'll go to the media center, and that's where you'll receive your schedules. And then 4th and 5th, you'll be staying in the gym, get your schedules and things, and then you'll head right down the 4th and 5th grade hallway. That way we're still making sure that we're distancing and we got everything spread out a little bit more, but also making sure that you're getting that adequate time with your teacher and make sure that they can find out the rooms and things. Also, parents, The first 3 days, we are allowing you to walk your child in, okay? After 3 days, we need to put a hold on it, okay? So kindergarten first, parents, when you come right inside the door, your child can take off and they can walk straight to the classroom. You can see them the whole way. So it's more about them building their confidence and they're building their independence. It's not that we're not wanting you in the building, but the first 3 days, you're welcome to walk them in. Walk them to their class. Remember, we open up the doors at 7 o'clock. Our teachers are here by 7:30. So if you're planning on walking them to the classroom, you won't be able to get there till 7:30 is when the classrooms open up, okay? Between 7 and 7:30, students are in the gym or they can be in the cafeteria where they can eat breakfast. Speaking of breakfast, this year our meals are free again. Yay! All right, so breakfast and lunch will be free for students. One thing we need to remember is if you want to put extra money on their account, you can, because they get one meal that's supplied. If they get extras, that is charged. If they don't have money in their account, they cannot get extras, okay? So that's the way we treat that. We don't use charges, so we want to make sure that you know that if you want your child to have, you think that they may want an extra of anything, then make sure that they've got money on their account, because we're not going to have charges this year, okay? And that'll be for for students and for teachers, no charges. The other thing we want you to remember about open house is it's from 4 to 6 on August the 5th, so that 3:30 to 4 we'll be in the gym for the Title I meeting, and I'll be giving you all kinds of information, answering any questions that you have, and then from 4 to 6 we will have our open house. And we're so excited about you being back in the building, about us being back in the building, and we want to make sure that we've got all that taken care of, okay? Talking about the first day of school, I am so excited for August the 9th. We've got a lot of neat things planned for our students. That'll be Monday, August the 9th. Don't forget, a couple of things you can do to help us out. Water bottles. We will, if you have a water bottle, make sure you're labeling it. If your child forgets it at different times, we have had different people donate water bottles, plastic water bottles, so we'll have some of those available. Our water fountains are still going to be shut off, okay? So we'll still be doing the bottle fillers. So water bottles are going to be important. So not a big fancy water bottle, one that's heavy or can hurt somebody if they get hit with it. Just an easy little water bottle that's probably plastic and has their name on it, that way that they can carry it and they'll have an adequate supply of water. Make sure that the water bottle only has water in it. I know we had that come up last year. Oh, I want to put apple juice. I want to put a peach. If they spill that, it gets a lot of sticky stuff all over everywhere. Plus, they don't need the extra sugar, okay? So water bottles has water in it only, and that's per Mr. Ellis. So that's what we're going to do, all right? Also, make sure, if you can help me, label their clothing, okay? And you say label if they bring in coats, if they bring in hats, if they bring in, put their name inside it, and we will make sure it gets right back to that student. If it's not, it goes to our lost and found. And guys, we had 2 huge bags at the end of the year that we took to Christ Chapel because nobody claimed them, okay? And I know that you pay hard money for a lot of hard money for this, and you've worked for it. So please make sure you're labeling their supplies, and make sure that you're labeling their jackets and their clothing, so that we make sure and get that to the right people whenever they do misplace it, okay? Lunch boxes, make sure you're labeling the lunch boxes. If you choose to send the lunch for that day, make sure you got the names on the inside of that or on the outside of it. That way we make sure and get that lunch box back to. I can't tell you how many parents pulled back up afterwards and said, we need to get the lunch box. So we were hunting all over the school for it. So it'd be a lot easier if you have their names in it, okay? And then making sure parents, about walking in. You can walk them in the first 3 days, but after that, we need to break you and the child. They need to just go into the classroom, okay? And remember, we get class started every day at 8 o'clock. Every weekday that school's in, it's 8 o'clock. Please drop them off. If you're in drop-offs, please have them ready to go. Try not to be signing things when you're coming down the way right there to get out. I'll be out there almost every morning to greet you and get your child out. let's try, if you can get them used to getting out of the car by themselves, I'll open the door. We always have a kind word for each other and get them to kind of start moving that direction towards with themselves, okay? Without you being, having to walk them in every day. If you do want to walk them in or walk them to the door, then make sure you're using our crosswalks. We got 3 crosswalks. We just had them painted yesterday. So make sure you're using the crosswalks. Don't cross at different areas. If you are going to walk them in, make sure you park in the parking lot out front and you walk them in. Don't just let them get out of the car and walk in by themselves, because that is dangerous, okay? We want you to walk them all the way across the crosswalk to the concrete on the side where I'll be, and then you can turn around and walk right back across. Also, afternoons when you're in the car rider line, guys, and girls, making sure that once the line starts moving, try not to be texting, okay? Try not to be on your phone, because that's just the same as driving, okay? So, and our SRO, Miss Meredith Sis, she wants me to remind you, please be safe, be looking for the person in front of you. Watch your batteries. I can't tell you how many dead batteries we had this year. We won't mind boosting you off, but just be careful when you're sitting out there in that car rider line that you don't run your battery down, by listening to the music, not having your car on. And then no smoking in the car rider line or on our campus, which will make sure that everyone is safe. Remember, when you are going to walk your child in the mornings, make sure that you're using our crosswalks. We just want to make sure that everybody's safe. We have 3 crosswalks out front. Don't just drop your child off or go, park in the parking lot and let them walk across. You walk them all the way across. That way we make sure that they're all the way safe, okay? And then make sure that in the afternoon, when you're pulling on campus in the morning, we want to make sure that when you're pulling on campus, make sure and get your child ready to get out of the car, okay? We don't want them running back to the car, forgetting things, because that makes me nervous, especially if I'm opening another car door. Then we don't want anybody to get run over or get hurt, okay? In the afternoon, stay at your car. A lot of parents like to walk all the way to the front, but then that delays the whole line. It's like being at Costco, and you're waiting for somebody to get through with the gas, and then they're taking their time, and you're going, I wish they would hurry. We just want to make sure that everyone is safe, and we're doing it orderly, and then we're getting off campus as quickly as possible and moving through the line, because sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's cold out there, so we want to make sure that everybody's safe. So just stay at your car, be ready to receive your child when they come. We usually have a lot of parapros out front, adequate people to walk them to their car, so we'll take care of that if you just be ready to buckle them up and then get back in your car and be ready to move when the line moves, okay? Don't forget that we open at 7 o'clock in the morning. We will bring them into the media center and into the gym, and we will into the cafeteria. We start at about 7:10, 7:05. They can go to the cafeteria and eat breakfast. Remember, this year it's 1 free breakfast and 1 free lunch. If your child gets extras, then they have to make sure that you have money in their account. So don't forget about that. On the open house night, if you want to put some money on their account, or if you want to go to RevTrack, it's already open, then we can get that started for you. But just make sure that you're putting money on their account so that they can have extras if they want to. But every child, I would try our cafeteria. It's awesome. Every child gets 1 free breakfast and 1 free lunch. After 8 o'clock, if you roll up after 8 o'clock, then you'll have to walk your child in, because the doors lock. All the doors are locked at Wood Station and on every campus in Catoosa County at 8 o'clock. So make sure that you're walking them to the door and signing them in, because they are late. We don't want any tardy heads this year, so just try to set your alarm, set some good routines and rituals, and make sure that you're here early. It'd be kind of like getting to ball practice and right at the time that the ball game starts. You wouldn't do that to your child. So don't do it to them at school. Every day, make sure that you try to get here early. That way it gives them time to get to the classroom or get to breakfast and be able to have that time to acclimate, get their morning work done, and be ready to start the day at 8 o'clock, okay? So if you don't mind doing that, I would certainly appreciate that, and that would help out not only our teachers, but it would help out your child be successful. We have awesome teachers here at Wood Station. I'm so excited to be here. This is starting on my 10th year, actually about 10 and a half. Started at the end of the year before. So we do have a new kindergarten class this year, so we were able to put Miss Barrett back in there, and Miss Barrett is so excited. So we have 4 kindergarten classes, and we're just ready to get the year started. We have a new reading interventionist, which is Miss Jessie Gowan, and we're so excited about her being here. We have an awesome academic coach, which is Candy Carter, and she works with our teachers each and every day, helping them be successful. And then also something new this year, we have the Ben Carson reading area that we're going to be able to actually open up. We dedicated it at the end of last year, but we're actually going to open it up this year and be able to use that for our children. We're ready to start the year. I am wild about learning, and that's what our theme is this year, wild about learning. If you have any questions, you can call 706-935-6700, and you can ask to speak to myself, which is Ernie Ellis, or you can ask to speak to Amy Steele, which would be our assistant principal. We'll be glad to open our office door and talk to you anytime, so make sure that you're doing that. We look forward to a great year. I look forward to Wood Station, and our vision and our mission is where excellence starts. We want that to start for your child, okay? Remember, open house, August the 5th, this coming Thursday, at 3:30 is going to be our Title I annual meeting, 3:30 to 4 in the gym, and then we will open up the doors at 4 o'clock for you to be able to get your schedules and go to your child's classes and meet the teachers. So we're just excited. Have a great year. We'll look forward to seeing you on Thursday.